Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of now at the plate, Starlin Castro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man. And this afternoon, 2-0 now. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on. Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. One out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. From the stretch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. And they're runners at the corners now. No balls and one strike. Ready with the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Now the Cardinals will see what they can. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Markakis is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, stepping in for the Braves, number 20. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 7, third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Little dribbler down the line. Carpenter loves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, George Russell.
Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's the first down.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
The pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Matt Carpenter. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Teheran. 9-1-2 due up high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. taken. Strike two. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. On to first, and there were two down.
The batter, number 1.
Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first. Martinez is there, and he'll step on the back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Martinez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He popped out in his first trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pham coasts under it. 2 down. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, the home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Markakis on the run. 1 away. Into the box now, Colton Wong. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Swanson moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
This is flared out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dewey, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here. Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 5, and the Braves nothing.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jose Martinez.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there, blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, number 34. Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping in, Colton Wong. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tehran sets. 0-1 on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roy.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Kurt Suzuki will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
24, Kurt Suzuki.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number
Digging in
63.
once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
0-1 the count. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Number 20 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting,
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Digging in and looking for more, number 34. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 34.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 16. Colton.
Riding in once again, Colton Wong. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Carlos Martinez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Bottom of the 7th inning, will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Ready for another shot now, number 20. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Dexter Fowler. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup,
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, shortstop, number
First
3.
delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Edgar Renteria. He flew out in his last at bat.
Renteria.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Robinson over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Renteria.
Renteria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the batting order
46.
turns over now, and set to go Edgar Renteria. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Leading off the inning, Edgar Renteria, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Here's Albert now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Jerko. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mays is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and gone.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track, as you see the distance there.
Albert Pujols will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. High pop-up. Tomlinson is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Willie Mays. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your man. He's set. 3. Take your man. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your man. 3. Ball 4. Take your man.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 41.
3. Ball 4. Take your man.
And hitting for the Astros, number 10.
Ball 4. Take your man.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 33.
Ball 4. 3.
Now pitching for Houston, number 47.
And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning. Here's George Springer. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Evan Gattis.
Next up for the Stros, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan Gattis is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Ball one to start the at-bat. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.